Hey, I need y'all to keep it down a little bit.
Right.
We ready to shoot live here.
All right, quiet on the set. Quiet on the set.
What kind of games y'all playing?
3, 2, 1, action.
Hey, it's your favorite girl, April Watts, hanging out at the Richkat Mobile Cigar Lounge. And when you think about the Richkat lifestyle, it's good friends, good food, good drink, good smokes, and just good vibes. One of the mainstays as part of the Richkat crew, we have Big John. I'm gonna call him Big John. People affectionately call him Seymore. His name is John Seymore. How are you, John?
How you doing? How's everything?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, you're looking snazzy. You got your button up. I see Richkat. I see Harley Davidson. I see Rita Davis, and I see a bad hat. So is this your flow?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is how I get down.
All right, talk to me about Rita Davis photography.
Well, Rita Davis Photography started, it's named after my mom. It's just the way I honor my mom, and I love photography, so I decided to name my company after her. Just to honor her. She died back in '92 of cancer, so just a way for me to honor her. People know her life.
Now, speaking of photography, what type of photography do you do? Do you specialize more in events, or do you do fashion? What do you do?
I prefer events. Mainly, I shoot a lot of group events, weddings, parties, graduations, pretty much like that. Anything that I can do with a group setting, I prefer.
Okay, and you shoot a lot of stuff for Richkat?
Absolutely, absolutely. Richkat and I, we have a great partnership. I love shooting for them, plus smoke cigars while I shoot.
It's a win-win, right?
Exactly.
So there are a lot of people out there that need photography services. I need photography services. How do we reach Rita Davis Photography?
Oh, it's easy. Rita Davis Photography. You go to ritadavisphotography.com. Click on the link. You can check out a few of my pictures, and if you like it, send me a message, and we go from there.
Now, before you were a photographer, you were in the Army.
Yes.
You're a veteran.
Yes, I am.
Thank you for serving us.
Thank you.
Okay, because I couldn't do it. Talk to me about your experience in the Army.
Well, I did 22 years in the military.
Oh, wow.
I retired in 2014. I had 4 tours, 2 tours in Iraq. I was there for 14 months. It was a little difficult, but I made it through. Great experience. Some positive, some negative. But,
What is the biggest lesson, the most valuable lesson you learned from your experience?
Teamwork. You have to learn to depend on the person beside you.
Okay.
Because your life can depend on it. So you really gotta learn to trust that person. So everybody gets to know.
That's a valuable lesson too. A very valuable lesson. Now, speaking of teams, you went from the Army to you now do the Richkat stuff, but you were also you were just a team person. You're a part of another cigar crew too, right?
Oh yeah.
Talk to me about Good Time Gang.
Oh, Good Time Gang it's a great organization. It's a cigar group. They're in 49 states. They have 3 international chapters. It's just a way for people who have a love of cigars to get together, fellowship, do community work, do a lot of functions. The main goal is to smoke cigars, but also give back to the community.
That's important.
Absolutely.
That's important.
So we're in a position to help. So sometimes not just about smoke cigars. We do a lot of fundraisers. We try to give back as much as possible. But at the end, we smoke cigars. It's a win-win.
And the Good Time Gang is like a really big organization.
Oh, huge.
How many members do you guys have?
Well, I'm the deputy mayor of my chapter in Towson.
Okay.
Fire Smoke Cigar Lounge is my chapter. I'm the deputy mayor. In my chapter alone, we had 43 members.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Consisted of men and women who just love to smoke.
Not mad at that. Speaking of fellowship, once again, you are a team guy.
Yes.
You're also a Mason.
I am.
Talk to me about that.
Well, I started traveling, this term that we use in masonry, back in 2012, and I've been doing it ever since. Masonry is another way for me to fellowship with my brothers. I'm also a member of the Eastern Stars, which is the sister side of the organization. So it's just a way to give back. And I love it.
Speaking of love, you gotta talk about my friend. You are married to my friend, Gloria Harrison Seymore.
Yes.
What do you love most about being a husband and a father?
Well, besides the fact that she's beautiful,
She really is.
yeah,
You lucky.
I think she's lucky.
Both of you are lucky. Both of you are lucky.
But she supports everything I do. She's actually the reason why I actually started really doing photography. Because before I would just go to events and people say, hey, you bring your camera? And I was like, oh yeah, I'll take a couple pictures. Then end up being a whole photo shoot. She's like, wait a minute now, you need to come on now.
She's like, capitalize.
Exactly. So she supports me. She's definitely my rock. And she always has my back. She always pushes me to strive for more. So I might
I don't believe you though.
I lie to you now.
I don't believe you.
I lie to you now. I had my last drink when I was 21.
Are you serious?
Down at spot in Baltimore called 32nd Street Plaza.
I host their reunion. I've never been, but I host a reunion every year. So what made you stop drinking?
I didn't like the experience. Like I said, I was 21, so that was a while ago. So
Nah, it was just a day, man. It was just a day.
It was long yesterday. I turned 21, and I was, I do what everybody else do, go out and get drunk, and I just didn't like the experience. I had a great time.
Right.
I would love to be 21 again, but drinking just never picked up for me.
Well, smoking did.
Yes.
Cigar smoking did.
Yes, it did.
How long have you been smoking cigars?
Wow. I've been smoking cigars about 5 years now. I had my first cigar. My wife and I took a trip to Jamaica. And my first cigar, it was a white Hennessy cigar, dipped in white Hennessy. Now the cigars in Jamaica, a little strong.
I would believe that.
Yeah, so for my first cigar, with the photography, it was like I just wanted to be a baller, take some pictures. So I was inhaling and blowing up my nose and all that stuff, but then it just started to kick in a little bit, and the place started spinning, and my wife had to help me back to the room.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a little, but I'm hooked ever since.
But I mean, your first experience wasn't just a regular old cigar. You were in Jamaica.
Yes.
Were you by the beach?
Oh, we were on the beach.
You were on the beach.
I was actually standing in the water smoking a cigar.
I see why you hooked.
Yeah.
And it was dipped in white Hennessy.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was soaked in white Hennessy.
you just balled out.
Pretty much. That's what we did. From Baltimore, that's what we did.
I'm not mad at that.
Yes.
Well, I'm not from Baltimore, but I currently live in Baltimore, and I love the town. So,
it's beautiful.
yeah. What I love about Baltimore, I love the people.
Yes.
The people are so real. What you see is what you get. If Baltimore rocks with you, you know.
Absolutely.
If they don't rock
Absolutely.
with you, you know. But at least you know.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, if
Go, fire up.
I'm holding it, so I might as well go ahead and
Do your thing. I like to see people light up. I just think it's so interesting. And the torch, just,
yeah.
what is that called? Is it called a lighter, a torch, what?
It depends.
Because it looked like a torch.
It's a torch.
You can do some damage with that.
This torch is actually a 5-burner torch, which I mean, it just means that you get a nice even burn as you're lighting the cigar, because you have 5 burners going at the same time. So as you're lighting it, you roll the cigar. Just a little bit, example. You roll the cigar so you get an even burn.
Oh, that's dope.
That way, as you're smoking the cigar, you get a nice pour and it burns evenly, so you don't get that crazy looking cigar.
So what do you like most about smoking cigars? Is it just the overall lifestyle of what you're doing while you're smoking it? Is it how it makes you feel? Is it the taste? What is it?
It's actually all of those, because as you're smoking a cigar, you're fellowshipping with a lot of people who are like-minded like you, so it's very relaxing. A lot of people pair a cigar, depending on what type of cigar you have, and for a certain brandy or certain whiskey. Me personally, I don't drink, so I'm from Baltimore, so I pair my cigar with a half and half.
Sweet tea and a lemonade.
Absolutely.
I ain't mad at you.
Absolutely. So I get a lot of looks, but at the end of the day, you smoke a cigar. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. So and I love the way it makes you feel. I love to sit down, and it's like people from all different places get together and smoke. So I can be sitting here smoking with you. You could be a millionaire, and I have an hourly job, but we're the same sitting here smoking
because it's universal.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. Now, you are a busy man. You have all these different groups that you're a part of. You're a Mason. You're in leadership roles. You have your photography business. What is it about Richkat that attracts you? You could be anywhere. You could be a good time gang sometimes, or most of the time, or all of the time. Why do you choose to be a part of the Richkat lifestyle?
Oh, Richkat is I don't know how to explain it. It's an experience. I met Wally and Leslie about 5 years ago, sitting out back smoking, and he told me about Richkat, and I've been hooked ever since. I rep it everywhere I go. Absolutely, I rep it everywhere I go. Wally and Leslie are down to earth, great people, and they love the cigar. So you can't lose with that.
And you and Gloria are down to earth, great people.
Yes.
So I see the connection
Yes.
there. And Leslie and Waleed have amazing spirits. What I've noticed about Richkat is the rich part, like, it's more of a spiritual
Yes.
type of richness. It's more of an energy and a vibe and just good people. And to me, that's the richness of Richkat.
I agree with that. Absolutely. Great people. Great people.
So now let's have a little bit of fun.
Yes.
I've heard that you have an extensive palette. You like various types of cigars. Do you have a cigar for like different moods or for different things that you're doing?
Yes. I prefer a bigger gauge cigar. When I say bigger gauge, I mean 60 gauge.
And the gauge is like how round the cigar
round it is.
Okay.
Exactly, right. So, and it also controls the burn of the cigar. So if I have time sitting around, I get a bigger gauge and I just relax and chill. I prefer Maduro type blends. My go-to stick is the Nat Sherman Thomas because I love the taste of it. I love the darker leaf cigars. It's from Nicaragua. It's just a great cigar, and it's inexpensive because cigar life can get expensive.
I bet it can.
It can get expensive.
I bet it can, especially the Cubans and all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, you're having date night with my girl Gloria.
Yes.
Chilling, got some little romantic music going. Gloria's sipping her wine. You're sipping your half and half. What type of cigar are you smoking?
Probably a Flathead 660
Okay.
is the type of cigar that I smoke for that event.
Okay.
If it's just her and I chilling, relaxing, the Flathead 660. Absolutely.
All right. So you got Richkat, the lifestyle. You've got cigars. You've got Rita Davis photography. My man John Seymore. It is indeed a lifestyle.